Matt, Cam Newton is on ESPN now. I don't know if you've seen. And he talked about Shedeur Sanders, saying Shedeur doesn't want to be challenged, saying how he wants Shedeur to go be great, be the number one pick, but he said Shedeur doesn't want to be challenged. Take a listen.
Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way right now, Mr. Quarterback. What you think about Shedeur Sanders?
Love him.
Why?
Love him.
Why?
Now, the thing about Shedeur, I am the guy that's been pushing him to the greatness. I want to see Shedeur picked early. I want to see Shedeur picked as the first quarterback taken off the board. But Shedeur also does not want to be challenged. I said certain things that I'm just keeping it a buck and just say how I feel. That doesn't negate how I feel about him, his brother, his other brother, his sister, and his father.
Respect.
So
listen, I'm not refuting what you're saying. I'm trying to comprehend what you're saying. What do you mean he doesn't want to be challenged?
That got my attention too.
What I just said is
you
ridiculous.
You damn right I'm asking
Listen,
you.
There's been history there, and I've always challenged Shedeur publicly and to him in ways that, like, bro, I want to see the best version of Shedeur. Shedeur has always played in a very convenient situation.
Okay.
I've said that numerous times. I don't have no
convenient situation.
But we're not asking. But we're
Matt,
All right.
go ahead.
All right, I'm going to start at the end and go backwards. Convenient situation. You mean taking over out of the 1-11 hellhole and getting hit in the fucking mouth for an entire season and just being tough as fuck and putting up one of the best quarterback years I've ever seen while breaking his back and then putting the entire fucking program on his back and leading them to a 9-win season and a game away from the Big 12 title and helping his fucking generational talent brother go fucking win the Heisman and resurrect a once strong fucking program to back to what it used to be. There's no one that embodies the fucking pride and tradition of the Colorado Buffaloes that will never fucking be entrusted to the Timid of the Week. No one embodies that more than Shedeur. You want to see him fucking live up to being pushed? I mean, it's almost ridiculous how he said it and like he doesn't want to be challenged. And then when he realizes how dumb the comment is, he sits back and giggles and he's like, well, I've always challenged him. Cam, you're not his quarterback coach. I don't see any videos of you working with this kid. Right. I see you criticizing him, and I see like awkward situations at the UCF game where he doesn't really want to dap you up, and he's talking about how fucking like you're weird and shit, and you're a big weirdo. That's cool. That's cool, dog. You had some Mary Poppins glasses on yesterday. That's cool.
Mary Poppins.
That's cool, dog. You had danglies on him and shit, looking like a fucking librarian from 3rd grade. Like you're about to tell me, Mr. McChesney, close that book. Quit drawing dicks on the table. Like what, like saying Cam is a little weird. And this is like, well, I've always pushed him. He doesn't need you, Cam. Dog. He doesn't need you to do shit. He doesn't need you to push him. He doesn't need you to coach him. He doesn't need your advice. I'm sure he doesn't ask for it, judging by the interactions I saw. Right. This seems like Cam Newton really misses the limelight. And another thing. You were uncoachable, dog. Let's be real. When people ask you to change your game to elongate your career in Carolina, when Ron Rivera begged you to stop running as much and slide and stop playing running back at the quarterback position and work on your throwing and work on your ball placement, your accuracy, and all the things, NFL MVP. No one's questioning Cam Newton, but unbelievable athlete and talent. But definitely plateaued and hit a wall and fell quick. Okay? Because he was a one-trick pony, dog. So he constantly had interactions and negative interactions with the coaching staff at Carolina. Why do you think they've never brought him back? He's an NFL MVP. They've never brought him back. They're not retiring his jersey. They don't have Cam Newton Day. He's even brought up on his podcast how he's like, I don't even want to go back. Obviously, he's heard about it. Mm-hmm. You don't want to go back and get honored and put your fucking name in the rafters and NFL MVP. And yeah, okay. So all I'm saying is this seems very like it's coming from left field, number one. You saying that shit's outlandish. There's no basis behind that. And the only reason he can get away with saying this is because he's on ESPN, this stupid ass. I mean, come on, man. ESPN these days is about as credible as fucking CNN. So, yeah. I mean, look, you got to take the source too, bro. I really like Cam Newton's opinion on a lot of stuff. He can miss me with this one, though. This is trash. This is a trash opinion. Saying Shedeur Sanders doesn't want to be pushed and can't be questioned and all of those things really, really bothers me. I don't see how. We'll talk about that in a second here again. I don't see how he could say this straight-faced, and he couldn't even do it because after he said it, he sat back and started giggling like, did you hear what I just said? I roasted him. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, fuck. So, Cam, just chill, dog. Like, he doesn't work with you. You're not his quarterback coach. He's not trying to go be Cam Newton. You're not his favorite player. Calm down.
Right. I mean,
he doesn't have a fucking Cam Newton Superman poster in his room. He wants to be Tom Brady. He doesn't want to be the guy that in the Super Bowl fumbled and then went, should I jump on it?
Well, here's what I'll say. Cam, he just got on ESPN. I mean, how many clips have you seen of Cam saying some stuff on ESPN that is going to
look like Mary Poppins almost every day?
Well, okay. Besides what he's wearing, what he's saying, like, Cam, you know exactly what you're doing by saying this because we're talking about it. First of all, like, if you had just said what you initially said and didn't say he didn't want to be challenged, it wouldn't be a fucking news clip. But the problem is he said that shit, and then when the Stephen A. doubled down, he's like, "What you mean by that?" He laughed, and then we're like, "No, we kind of see it." Like, this is what it is.
He brought up his dad and his sister, so none of the Sanders family wants to be challenged now. I mean, come on, Cam. This is why everybody thinks you're a weirdo. I mean, come on, dude. You're just saying some bullshit right now.
Well, what does saying that do, though, Matt? It draws a lot of attention to it. We got to also be realistic. Cam's bringing up the Fox shit. He's doing stuff to. I mean, it's an attention grabber, Matt. At the end of the day, let's be real with it. I mean, Cam, you know what you're doing, dog.
You know what I also found funny? As an ex-NFL veteran with my vest, but I was undrafted. I never made $133 million in my career like Cam did. Mm-hmm. Bro, okay. I'm just going to give him another – because you saw the article about he's not Superman to his kids anymore because he can't keep up the same lifestyle. Okay. Mm-hmm. I make like 10 times more money than I did now than I did playing in the NFL, number one. So get your hustle on. You're Cam Newton. I'm sure you can come up with a way to make money off your name, image, and likeness in the real world. That's number one.
He's a huge
Number two, you made $133 million motherfucking dollars. Not one person in the country in this economy. Come on, Trump, let's go, baby. I'm so excited about this because it was rolling when he was president the first time. Okay. Mm-hmm. In this economy, no one wants to hear you bitching about you can't provide a lifestyle with $133 million motherfucking dollars in earnings. Fact. Dog, I'm sorry that you didn't have a money manager or whatever you did and blew all your money, but I'm also sorry that you have 8 kids with several different women. Put your dick away. Like, come on, dog. You've got to understand when you complain about shit, people roll their eyes at shit like this. $133 million and you're complaining? I can't provide the right fucking lifestyle for my 8 kids at $133 million. Like, it sounds like Travis Henry bitching about fucking alimony. You got 12 kids, dog. 12, motherfucker.
First world problem, and it's also self-induced. So it's both. Like,
so look, Cam Newton was a great player, but this, just understand where it's coming from. I guess I don't know where he thought this was going to fucking go. I don't know where he thought this was going to go, but it's true, man. I mean, put your fucking dick away, dog. Jesus Christ. 8 motherfucking kids. Woo! Like we're trying to repopulate a fucking island or something together. Like, the world is the world ending, and we're like, everybody just start fucking so we can have a lot of kids.
Oh my Lord.